Greetings, flashlight fans. This is the Manker MC13II, and you're going to be amazed at how a flashlight that fits in the palm of your hand packs a heck of a long-range punch through the dark. Let's have a look at this one. Hello everyone and welcome to Handheld Light Reviews. I'm bringing you another review, lux test, and real-world usage example of this flashlight that we have right here. I haven't reviewed a long throw flashlight on this channel yet, and I thought I'd give this one from Manker a try. This is the sequel to the popular MC13, and the specs show that it is pretty impressive for such a small light. We're going to find out. So let's unbox it so we can check out all the details together before I do my lux and outdoor testing. You get the user manual, a USB-C cable, the main unit, which doesn't have much of an anti-roll feature as you can see, a lanyard, and a silicone diffuser. Let's have a closer look here. This guy is pretty small, but it can have a variable length. It can be 3.6 inches or 91 millimeters long, or it can be 4.5 inches or 118 millimeters long. And the reason for that is because you can use two different size batteries, the 18350 that it comes with or the optional 18650. I'll talk about that more in a little bit. But it does have a head diameter of 2 inches or about 40 millimeters and a body diameter of 1 inch or 26 millimeters. And the weight, 3.5 ounces without the battery, or 4.4 ounces with the 18350 battery, or 126 grams, or 5.1 ounces or 145 grams if you use the 18650 battery. Now, I really like the option to extend it and use the larger 18650 battery, so let's talk about that a little bit more. It's pretty simple. Right now, I've got the 18350 battery in it, but if I were to put in an 18650 battery, I'd unscrew it from here and remove the tube, and then I would unscrew it from here, and you can see here that it expands. Pretty ingenious. I really like that a lot. Now the flashlight it feels very, very solid. I've said many times, sometimes you don't understand the quality of a product until you either see it in person or hold it in your hand. And in this case, it does feel very good in the hand for such a small light. And the finish is very good as well. You can see here that it has knurling here, heat fins here and here. It has a stainless steel button with a very solid click to it. And it does have a power indicator that indicates remaining battery voltage. And after you turn it on, it'll be blue for 10 seconds when the battery is greater than 3.4 volts, purple if the battery is 3.4 to 3.2 volts, red, and it will also stay lit up when it's between 3.2 and greater than 2.8 volts, and then underneath 2.8 volts, it will shut down. It also has a magnetic tail cap. A lot of flashlights use this, and I like it a lot when I see that because it's very, very useful that way. Now for the published specifications. It has an all-aluminum alloy body, hard anodized anti-abrasive finish that's currently available in black like you see here, but also sand, metal gray, army green, and red. It does have a TIR optic lens, and underneath that is a luminous SFT40 emitter. Maximum lumen output is 2,000 lumens. A maximum throw is 600 meters or 1,970 feet. Now that's over a third of a mile or well over half of a kilometer. Now maximum runtime on the lowest moon setting, which is just under 2 lumens, with the 18350 battery is 55 hours, and with the 18650 battery is 135 hours. Now I'm going to show you the full lighting levels chart here, so if you want to pause this video and check them all out, feel free. And as I mentioned, this one here does come with the 18350 rechargeable battery from Manker. The charging method is USB-C underneath this waterproof cover right here, and it does come with the cable as if you already didn't have one handy. It is IP67 rated, has a 1 meter drop resistance. Warranty is a 5-year warranty from Manker, and the price before any sales or coupon codes is $64.95. See the links in the description for where you can get yours. Got it fully charged up, and now I'm going to show you how this single control does quite a bit. There's 10 available lighting modes, as you've seen on the chart that I provided before. Moonlight, Ultra Low 1, Ultra Low 2, Low, Medium, High, and Turbo. Plus, it has Strobe, Beacon, and SOS, a total of 10. So 10 modes from just one button. And how do you get to them all? Well, I'm going to show you. Now from off, long press turns on Moonlight. And then you press again to cycle to Ultra Low and Ultra Low 2. Back to Moonlight. Single press turns it on, and the last mode memory for the low, medium, and high. And you press again to cycle through those. And a single switch turns it off. Now from on or off, double click goes to turbo, which is not memorized. Triple click goes to strobe, which is also not memorized. And when in strobe, hold to cycle through beacon and SOS. There's a lot of function for a single button, 10 of them. I just went through 10 of them. But it is actually pretty simple and intuitive once you do it a few times. Pretty ingenious. So now you have a complete overview of the light. Let's test it using my lux meter and lumen tube so we can compare to the other lights that I've tested, starting with Moonlight. About 7.6 lux. Ultra low is 77, 78. Ultra low 2 is about 198. Now let's go to low. Low is 399, about 403. It kind of bounces a little bit. Medium is 1,680. High is off the range, got to adjust it a little bit. 2,340. And then turbo. 3,800. Pretty bright for such a little light. Okay, let's see what it looks like in my backyard. And this is my backyard during the day. And the trees just beyond the creek in the distance are around 50 feet away. Now the sun's gone down here in my backyard, and it is yet another hot summer night. You can probably hear the crickets and the frogs in the background. That's why I love living here. So, as always, please don't consider this actual output because my environment is definitely different than yours. Use the data that I mentioned earlier. That's why I take those measurements. And I'm not going to show you the eco modes because you're not going to see them on camera. But I am going to go through the general modes, starting with low. And this is low. And look at how far you can see. The tree is 50 feet away. Has one heck of a good beam. Not much flood, not much spill, as they say. I'm going to focus right there on those trees 50 feet away. I'm going to focus right on those trees 50 feet away, and I'm going to step it up to the next level. Medium. High. And here come the bugs. They see this and they're like, oh, I want some of that. And now turbo. Doesn't seem to be a tremendous amount of difference, at least in this example, between the modes, but I bet you the throw is ridiculously far. So now, why don't we do what I love doing? Let's take this down to the creek and see if we can see a bit more of a difference between the modes. Okay, down here in my creek, and even on low, this throws such a cool distance for such a tiny light. Now let's step it up to medium. My tree still hasn't come down. I'm going to have to do something about that. And then high. Absolutely amazing. Turbo. Can you believe that? I mean, this fits in your pocket. And it has such a powerful, powerful beam. Let's go over here, check out some more distance. I haven't done too many long throw flashlights yet on this channel, so this is the one that probably throws the farthest so far, but I'll be doing more in the future. So you know what to do. Subscribe if you like this sort of thing. I definitely have more coming. But for right now, this is getting pretty hot in my hand, so let's turn off the, there we go. There we go, let's step it down a little bit, and let's go inside and see how it manages heat on the turbo setting. Using a FLIR thermal camera, this is a time lapse of how hot it actually gets on the hottest turbo mode. Right around the 2-minute mark, it starts to level off at around 105 degrees Fahrenheit or 41 degrees Celsius. I am very impressed with this light. It feels extremely high quality for the price. I like the button feel. I like the overall durability feel of it. It feels very, very solid. And as you saw for yourself, that despite its small form factor, well, what a beam it puts out. It sure packs a punch. This would be absolutely great if you need to keep a compact or even pocketable light on hand, but also need to light up something from quite a distance. Now, just don't expect too much outside of the long-range beam. It really isn't designed for much other than that. And I do like the fact that you can use 2 different size batteries. Very, very cool, very, very ingenious. I like this light a lot, and I hope you like this video, and I thank you for watching it. I'll be back soon with another flashlight review and lux test, so until then, consider subscribing and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.